stop it. People getting reputation for the past.
Huh? Anyways.
Rania, wallahi, that's a fake fucking picture. Okay.
Jeremy, you have to be honest. You have to... Never mind.
This has shocked me because I showed him the picture when he went and picked up the tow truck, and I would feel like I had a new boy in my family. I got 3 daughters. I have no boys.
Right.
I really look at this man.
And you do.
This guy would be a multimillionaire if he only stops what he's been doing.
What am I doing
He's
besides
refused.
running non-stop?
You're a liar.
Really?
You're a liar.
Oh. How am I lying?
You're a liar.
How? I
Please.
work every day, 7
You're
days
a
a week.
liar.
How?
Please.
Please tell me. How am I lying? Explain.
She knows you're a police officer.
I'm not a police officer. I'm a state agent. There's a difference.
No, you said that you were a police officer, Oviedo.
Once upon a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was in 1998.
Okay, is that why they put you in jail?
Wait a minute. Anyways.
Please hold. Please wait while your call is being connected. This call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Hello?
Hey.
Yeah, why are you calling me?
He told me to call you after lunch.
I told you to call me after you talked to Amir. What happened?
I called 3 times. They finally answered, and they said that he's supposed to be here today. And she asked me if my wife ever sent him the emails. Because you're sending those emails from Rania's email address, aren't you?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. You fucking moron. You fucking piece of fucking moron. Jesus, I have the dumbest boyfriend. Anyway, listen to me.
I'm listening.
Listen to me.
I'm listening.
Not all of them. I'm almost done, but let me tell you what happened.
Huh?
What happened was...
Whoa. If it goes into detail, don't tell me.
Okay. Well, I was able to get in contact with the major people.
Uh-huh.
Is that okay? And they have a fax. Do you want me to go? Keep going or shut up?
Fax machine.
They have a fax.
Uh-huh.
In detail.
So you need to fax them.
I already did.
Okay.
And there's a confirmation of it. So I sent that over to Amir.
Oh, okay, good.
But I'm working on everything else now. But yeah, that was, it's not as easy as you think finding contact with the mission. But I'm working on everything else now. But I sent the fax because I have.
That's why it's easy for people to impersonate people on those and the bars and all that stuff. Cause
yeah.
Anyways, go on. I'm listening.
Well, yeah, and I don't know why they're asking that because I don't know what time you talked to them because it was sent. It was sent at like an hour ago.
You don't have access to Amir's email.
No, it's also to the assistant.
Oh,
but I don't know who that is. I don't know if they have access to the assistant. That might be Diego.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so that might be why.
Yeah.
So I always copy them in just in case somebody says, "Oh, I didn't get it."
Yeah, they like to do that.
Yeah.
It's a very inconveniency.
Yeah, so I copy them in, and so so when you say so let's okay. So let's talk about it one more time. I want to make sure I get this absolutely right. Let me finish first. The stuff that I already did, the stuff that you know what I'm talking about. The
Yes.
all the other accounts or whatnot.
Yes.
And bars. Those bars I've already done. Should I resend those along with the transaction stuff?
No. He probably has those. You sent those, right?
He should have those. I sent those to him. I don't know, does he want me to resend them?
No, he's good.
Okay.
I'll when I see him, I'll ask him, but I'm 100% sure he.
I mean, yeah, I sent those like.
He's like a
3 weeks.
A ferret. Whenever he gets information, he burrows it away and never loses it.
Deletes it. Okay. So yeah, all that. But you want me to do that same thing, but with Judge Ashton situation.
Yeah, you said you did that just now.
I was working on the facts because I had to do the facts. You have to do a cover letter and all that. You know, you gotta put the information on there.
Sure.
And I had to wait for the fax to be sent. It took like 10 minutes for the fax to be sent. And then I had to get the confirmation so I could send it to Amir's office.
Right. You know how to do e-faxes?
Honey, I know how to do everything.
Yeah, I don't know how to do e-faxes. I'm stupid.
I know.
Okay, great. Thank you for saying that. Yeah.
I know how to do it all. But yeah, so
okay,
I'm waiting.
That's next step. You're going to do the other ones too, right? The top
I guess
5.
I should try to just see if they have a fax number too. It might just be easier and better because then you can confirm that they actually have it. Yeah. So
let's just
I'll
do the
that.
top 5 or 6 just to make sure we're.
Okay, so can we just go over that really quickly?
Oh my fucking God.
Ashton, the other bar.
5 or 6. Just pick 5 or 6 and do it. Okay?
But I already did all.
Okay. Then never mind. If you did them, great.
Okay. Well, I'll do that and I'll just resend. I'll just copy it all back in there. Just to keep it all together.
Okay.
So, but I think what I just did was the most important one, which was what I said in the cover page, which is, it's been a year and blah, blah, blah,
You need to stop talking. What the fuck?
What did I say wrong? Okay.
Stop.
I don't even know what I did.
I don't know what we're talking about, and I'm scared that you're going to say something wrong, and I'm trying to stop you now.
Okay.
We know they're listening to everything we're saying.
Fuck you if you're listening. I don't care.
Okay, so let's stop talking about anything. Let's not brain speculate. Let's not even brainstorm about it, because brainstorming will make them believe that we're doing something, and we're not. We're covering our bases.
No, we're literally talking about an attorney.
What are you talking about, dear? They made shit up about the other stuff, about motors. You know they did. Come on. Stop. They're going to just make shit up to get me, especially if the violation doesn't stick. Stop.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All right, so what else did she say? Was that Patricia? It wasn't Cayenne, right?
It was Patricia, yeah.
Okay, what else did she say?
Nothing really. That's it.
Okay.
So, I still think you should get him the emails too from all them saying that they reported it to the IG. Anything you have on that, so he can see that.
Yeah. Wait, I was thinking about something. I think Patricia she's not new, is she? She's not what? Is Patricia new? I don't think she's new.
I don't know who she is, so I think she is.
Let me tell you why. Because not last year, I think 2020, we were sending something to Amir, and I remember that name. She used to have her own email address where it was like Patricia something at Legan Law. I don't think she's new.
It's crazy, but multiple females have been named Patricia throughout the world. So
I don't know any other Patricias.
I don't either, but it doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean that Patricia is like a name that ultimately they migrate towards, services in the office, so, so maybe there's a Patricia like bin of names that you can choose from. I don't know. So maybe it's the same, maybe it's not. So anyways, I wasn't going to make it all along. I was going to just, just tell you what's up, but if you're okay with it, then let's run it. So,
Yeah, let's just run it.
Let's just
but she said today for sure.
What?
She said today for sure.
That's what she said. But she didn't give a time, so it could be later today.
We'll
see.
Yeah.
Unless something comes up, they can't call me and tell me something came up, So.
Yeah. Have you tried to call? God. You know who's...
No, not today, not yet.
I would just wait until later.
Yeah, because I wanted to kind of have an idea what's going on.
Exactly. There's no point in talking to them so they can get you
no
all
point in
fooled up.
talking to you either.
Excuse me. Hello, I'm doing everything. What are you talking about?
Yeah. So, yeah, but let's fax the bars. That sounds like a good plan. I think that's probably easier for you. And just copy and paste, and then
Right.
Keep your eyes on Osceola. But I mean, if it's a warrant, they're not going to show.
Apparently.
Yeah. But I mean, the longer we go without warrant, the more I get comfortable, I guess, because then it's just a lie, information, and something I couldn't shut down in the first place. So.
Yeah.
And Amir's proven to be his weight in gold, but lately, this might be a different adversary, but it should be easy to prove. Let's prove that he's lying first.
Right, exactly, and that's what I'm working on. Amir, like I was telling you, Amir is up against a lot because he's lying. But once you get him in front of a judge and you ask him, I mean, there's nothing else to talk about.
Right.
There's nothing else to talk about. And get that whore on the stand, too, as supervisor. Yeah.
So, Mr. So-and-so, he did this? Yes, but that's not true. That's a lie. Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. So then his box didn't really go off 5 times, right? Or 4 times, right?
Yeah.
So, anyways.
Can I ask you a quick question? So, remember the screenshots, and listen to me. Remember the screenshots you sent me of MedHead? Is it okay to use that screenshot?
You need to edit all the phone stuff out, but yeah, sure.
Duh. I mean, I don't think that matters, but yeah. Okay, I just wanted to know, because I want to ask you first.
Yeah, but you need to make sure we're sticking that on, not the white, super white, White House, proper Snow White cracker, proper etiquette channel, okay? No more.
Well, duh. Yeah, I know that.
From hell and all that bullshit. Strict facts. Strict facts.
I know.
ABC, Dan Rather facts, not fucking. Okay.
Is he alive?
I don't know. That's not the point. The point is I need you to do the right thing because.
No. I know. I wasn't even thinking about you.
Apparently, they're paying attention and they're gonna just, Oh, Your Honor, look, he calls him the probation officer from hell, and then the judge is like, oh, you're thumbing your nose at authority, and I'm going to prison for fucking telling the truth. So.
Oh, my God. So funny. Yeah, I just wanted to ask you that. Because, I mean, the way I'm going to say it is, like, basically, she's an accessory to a crime. Like, if these are not people that were part of DOC.
Oh, yeah, sure. If you didn't have a badge on and you were going over somebody's fence or through somebody's fence.
Right. You would be the lookout.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are we talking about here?
Listen. The cops, the sheriff's office, and the SWAT team didn't even go inside my fence because they know they can't because they don't have a warrant.
Right.
Or else they would have been in my backyard watching my doors, too. I mean, they were watching my doors from on the other side of the fence, but they didn't enter my property.
Right.
So, I wish I was home because
I know.
I'm sure we can get fingerprints done on the glass.
In fact, hold on, wait.
I had to report within 48 hours. I had to report to my probation officer. Now, before you get out of prison, the probation department has to clear the address that you go to. So they come to your home address, like my home address was with my mom and dad. So they will come to this address, they will sit down and talk to them, tell them the rules. Do you have any firearms in this place? Do you have this? Do you have that? We have the authority to come in here anytime we want. You got to sign to that. So they have the authority to come into that house. That's just a rule you have to sign.
Anyways. But that wasn't me.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was fucking insane. But yeah, I wanted to talk about that because, like you said, if they weren't wearing badges, this would be a thug, another thug, and then the lookout thug. That's what that would be. So why are you acting like, oh, we were just, we're trying to do our job? You didn't have to do all that shit. You called, first of all, I don't even know if probation has warrants. It's the police, right?
Right. Only the police have the warrant.
Right. So what are you even doing? If you opened the door and the door was open, what then? You would have walked in? Are you fucking crazy? And if something would have happened, God forbid, if something would have happened, you can't even fight that.
Right.
Because you shouldn't have even been there in the first place.
Right.
Trying to open someone's door.
Well, they definitely went through my back fence with. They took
Go ahead, sorry, honey.
They forced the fence open because that has the inside lock. So they forced that open to go into my screen door.
Exactly.
Patio and beat on the windows, and they don't realize we have cameras everywhere, and that's how we know.
Exactly. So,
yeah.
They're crazy. I don't think this is going to work out the way they think. I think they pushed that what is it called when they added the other report, they pushed that through because they knew that some shit was going to go down. They knew they fucked up. They knew, especially the whole, breaking into the house or breaking into through the fence, trying to break into the house, that bullshit. They were trying to push that through to get rid of you. But
Let me ask you a question. Can you see the new affidavit?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Last time he recommended back on community control. What does he recommend this time?
Prison.
Of course.
I forgot. I thought you knew that. Sorry, honey.
Oh, that's not good because the judges go with their recommendations.
Not all the time. Look at what
time.
happened to Klingenberg.
Yeah,
remember
that was a good judge, not a judge that sends people to prison for fun.
All right, let's gonna hang up.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
Call me tonight.
All right.
Bye. Love you. Bye.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
Okay. Sheriff Lopez, can you tell us why Jeremy Dewitte was arrested?
Well, Jeremy is a resident of Osceola County. He's also a registered sex offender here. And Orange County released a warrant on him for violation of probation and the conditions of his release for impersonating a law enforcement officer.
And so, do you know what the violation of probation is?
We don't know the exact violations. I think he was ranting that it was something to do with YouTube, but we just pick him up on at the judge's request. He was violated, and now he's going to be at the Osceola County Jail.
And so, what's the charges?
Right now, it's going to be violation of probation for impersonating a law enforcement officer. Go ahead.
I was going to say this isn't his first charge here in Osceola County. He's been arrested before.
Oh yeah, no, he's a frequent flyer. The guy is definitely loves the attention apparently. So this time, hopefully, he'll go to jail for a little bit, and maybe he can get some special attention there.
How does it make you feel knowing this guy goes in, comes out? I mean, he's been arrested multiple times.
I don't want to say it's system failure, but I mean, there's got to be something done that we've seen that not just in this case and in other cases where you can commit crimes of certain natures where you normally go to prison for a bit of a time, and now it seems like they're getting less and less, and victims aren't getting the justice that they deserve. It's more about the delinquents and the criminals. And it's pretty sad that our system's going in that direction.
And are those criminals the ones getting the attention? In this case, is it like lots of attention with him?
Yeah, it is. It's just sad because victims of crimes, a law-abiding citizen, is what should be the preference whenever they look and take into consideration letting a guy like that out early.
And how dangerous is it knowing that he was back out just maybe a few months now?
It doesn't surprise me, but hopefully now, he'll get a little bit more time, but it's something that we can't fight with. We can only enforce the laws and arrest, and anything that happens after that, it's out of our control.
Okay. And so the charges, though, were related to being the fake cop here in Osceola County?
Yes, law enforcement impersonation, probation violation.
Do you know what he did in that case? I know it was before your time.
Well, he kind of went YouTube famous and all over. He'd go around directing traffic, stopping people, stopping cars. I mean, the guy's definitely out of control, and I don't know if it's a personality issue or a power issue, but hopefully he'll go to jail now for a few years so he can start realizing that this is not the right thing to do in our community, in our public.
Okay. Anything else you want to say?
No, we're good. He goes to jail, bad guy goes to jail, we go back home.
Okay. Oh yeah, what do you think about it though? He's saying that he tried to delete it, but he couldn't.
I'm not buying it. You're the master of a system in any type of computer. You're the main server holder or whatever it is what they do when they create these accounts, and you can definitely deactivate your account. So he's full of it.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry, Sheriff, I got here a little bit late. Can you just... Sorry.
Jeremy was arrested this evening for violation of probation for impersonating a law enforcement officer.
1 second.
You gonna get a guy on? Okay.
I'm sorry.
Sergeant,